So the plan is I will explain the problems. It's not very complex, all of them. Only thing is the intent is to help you use different dictionary APIs and build some dictionaries. Okay, how to build them. I think once you have this idea, the generic idea, then you will be able to handle any kind of dictionaries or understand any code written using different dictionaries, nested dictionaries, or dictionaries with a list or sets, whatever. So what we will do, I will just give you what the problems are, try to explain you the problem and the output. I will run the program and show you how things are to be shown or expected output. Then you can go ahead with the implementation. Okay, I will not disturb you in between. In case if you have any doubts, you can always chat over the window. Okay, then we will have a break. After the break, I will discuss the solutions. Okay, so the intent here is to give you practice. There is no other thing, and then you can also uh, implement it and then submit it as an assignment, so which can become a component in the lab assignment thing. So I can
Sir, you're
consider,
not
if you
audible.
submit it, I will consider it that as a job done, and we can give some marks for that. Okay, that. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. I was talking to myself. Sorry about it. I didn't see the chat window also. I was seeing this. Okay, so let me explain. It's okay. I think some more people have joined now. The intent here is to give you the problems, definitions, and then explain the output. And I will give you time for implementation. It should not take more than half an hour or 45 minutes, but it doesn't matter whether if you finish it early or something. We will give time for everyone in the class to complete it. So we will have a break and then meet again, and then I will show you the solution and we'll discuss the solution, how things can be done. This is not the only way, but you can always do a better job of implementing it. I am open to discuss those things also in the class, or you can share it with me later. Then we can you can do one thing, you can submit those as implementation. Okay, though I am showing you the solutions here, it doesn't matter. You can take some ideas, clues from there and then implement it yourself. um, the fact here is to give you practice to implement it, so that doesn't matter whether I show you the solution before or after. uh, and then in case if you have any doubts on the previous lab also, you can always ask me. We can take the time to discuss about it. Okay, so please use chat window or mic to come online. Okay, so let us look at the problems which I tried to explain it in the last class, which was too early. Before even talking about dictionary, we cannot talk about the problems. So let me tell you, this is the problem number 0. We will start with the indexing convention. Our count also is starting from 0. You need to build a ASCII dictionary. That means if my key is the character and value is the ASCII of the value of that particular character, I want you to build it for all the small letters, all the capital letters, as well as the numbers 0 to 9. So exactly, if you print your ASCII dictionary, it should look like this. So you know how many values are there: 26 small letters, 26 here and 10 here. That many entries in the dictionary, and keys are these characters, single characters, and the values are the ASCII values. So one dictionary you need to build. That's it. So this is the problem number 0. How do you build it? I want you to populate it with A to Z using comprehension. Okay, I want you to use comprehension, not the for loop for implementing it. You can try that. To start with, you can use the for loop, and then try implementing using comprehension. I mentioned this earlier. You have a for here, and then it gives you some value, and then you use that value to fill the dictionary. Okay, that's all. It may give you some values or range, and then you use it here for filling it. Okay, so you will keep adding the element here. This for loop will go on, so you can keep adding all the a alphabets A to Z, then capital A to Z, and then you do 0 to 9. So it doesn't matter whether you do it in, I'm not expecting you to do it in one single line. You can do it one by one, range of values. So you need to add this dictionary entries using comprehension and print that dictionary, and you should get this output. Add the entries for A to Z. You can use it using this notation. A to Z you can use, because here you will be creating the empty dictionary first, then fill the dictionary initially with the A to Z, because that is what is shown to be in the front. Please remember, these dictionaries are ordered dictionary because we are running in on 3.8. So this is the order I have added the elements. So you need to do the same thing. So you do A to Z in the comprehension mode. Once the dictionary is ready, you can use this index notation to add other capital letters, and then update method you can use it for adding 0 to 9. Okay, I'm just trying to show you how to use different mechanisms that you learned in the last class to add elements to the dictionary. That's all, very simple. This first problem. How do you get the ASCII value of any character? You can use this odd function. Okay, and then how to construct a string of ASCII value. Once you get a ASCII value, how to construct the string, you can use this function. If you pass the ASCII string, it will give you ASCII value, it will give you a string. So that's all is required to be done for building this dictionary. I hope this is clear. Any questions? Okay, I hope there is no question, I assume. Now next one is, okay, one second, I should call it as prog one. I am calling it as a prog one. Let me see if any other correction is required. Okay, so now next problem is building a two-level dictionary, that means nested. First what you do is small characters dictionary, then caps dictionary, then nums dictionary. You will build them with a mapping like this. Okay, this is a small a to a1. I am not showing you the codes, so presume that they're all within the string. Okay, these are also, I have no not shown the codes, presume that they are there. Now what you do, you map this a to a1. I think if you give a value of a, it will give you a1 as a value. Okay, something like this. Okay, here the codes are there. This small dictionary has values a1, and then up to z1. I will not tell you how to construct it, but you need to think of some ways how to do this. One way is concatenation, string concatenation you can do. Okay, and then caps dictionary, which will have these values when you print it. Nums dictionary will have this. So you are building three dictionaries separately with these values, 26 entries each, here 10 entries, but the mapping is like this. Now after having created them, combine them into one. Okay, I mean combine them into one problem one dictionary. This I am calling it as a to start with. Add another sublevel for each of the above categories. Okay, that means when you say a, it will give you a1 2. You need to add another. I will show you the output shortly. You need to add another dictionary, a subcategory to this, to get a mapping a1 2, that is second level. Okay, now let me show you. This is same as previous output. This is the final output. Okay, let me explain this final output. What you have is this small is one element in the problem A, and then that dictionary is, you build a one dictionary, right? A to A1. Now that has become a sub dictionary into the main category. This is the another dictionary inside. It's a second level dictionary which is mapping A to A12. Okay, and this capital A to A12. So this, if I print it, I will only show you the output. Okay, combined output of problem 1A dictionary. It should look like this. You do whatever you want, how to build it. Okay, this is the output should get. If you print this dictionary, I should get an output like this. This is a key, and then there is another dictionary with the keys like this, key value pairs like this. Like this, there are three main level entries, and then there are sub dictionaries underneath each of them. Okay, so this is one way of building it. I don't know how you do it. I leave it to you how to do it. Now the same thing I am asking you to build it using anonymous dictionaries in a single comprehension. Okay, um, the same output. Okay, problem 1 dictionary also should give you the same output, but here I am not insisting on how you build it. It is left to you how you build it. But the second problem, I want you to do it using anonymous dictionaries and in comprehension with a single definition, one single definition file. Okay, using comprehension, you have to build the complete this dictionary in single line. Okay, single definition. Okay, you will say prob 1b dictionary equal to something. Using comprehension, the whole thing will get built. In the 1a dictionary, you are not required to build it in one go in comprehension. You can use for loop or any mechanism, or use items, dictionary items, or whatever you want. You build one dictionary first and then use it to add it to the other one. I leave it to your imagination how you want to do it. Here I am asking you to do it using comprehension. Now you have two dictionaries which have been built exactly the same, because order of the creation, order of the addition of the elements should be the same. But anyway, you are doing a comparison of the dictionaries which result in a true value. Okay, it should give a true value. And similarly, when I print this dictionary small followed by A, I should get A12. Caps and A, I should get capital A12, which you can see that it is a first level and then second level indexing, and you get the value like this. So if you look at this solution here, this is the first level, and then this second level is accessed like this, square bracket, small, and then A. This value should be A12. Okay. Similarly, caps A should be A1, capital A12. So that's what I am printing it there. You should get that. Okay. When I compare this to dictionary, they should give you a result of true. So this is problem number 1B. Okay, you build the dictionary in two ways. One is to use a comprehension, other one is using some for loop or any function that you have in the dictionaries. Now second problem, or you can call it as a problem 2 now, is a function. You have to write a function which accepts two integers, okay, n and m, okay, two values, and then you build a dictionary like this. Okay, so let me show you. Suppose you are passing a value 2 and a value 3 here. This is the function. It returns a dictionary which is having key as a list, because you cannot have a list as a value as a list, because you cannot have a list in the key because it's mutable. Here it should be a number 0 and 1, because you are given 2, that should be two entries in the dictionary with values of 0 and 1. And since you are giving 3 here, you should have a list first. In both the cases, you should have a list. Inside that, there should be a set. This is set. This is a list. List containing a set. Set having a value, 3 numbers. Starting from 0, it should go on incrementing. So the first set will have 0, 1, 2. The second set will have 3, 4, 5. It depends on how many entries you are having. It should keep on going. Okay, this is a function. I'm not expecting you to do it in a recursion or anything. You can do it in normal for loop way also, no problem. I'm not talking about any implementation detail. But finally, the function should build the dictionary and give it back to you. It should be like this. Okay, if I pass value 2 and 3, I should get a dictionary like this. What if I pass 3 and 2? That means 3 entries should be there in your dictionary, 0, 1 and 2, and each of the values will have a list, and inside that there is a set having 2 values because you said 2, but that numbers are increasing. That's all. This is the third problem, whatever you call it as, or problem 2. One more I am showing you just for clarity. 5 and 7, there are 5 entries, and then again list. Inside that there is a set with a number ranging from 7 numbers, 0 to 6, 7 to 13, it goes on. Now you should see that it is 5 into 7, 35, one less should be. So 34 should be the maximum number you should get. Yes, you are getting the 34 here, but the ordering is different. Okay, though you are entering the elements from 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. When it is listing it, it is showing it like this. Now you know that set implementation is hash based, okay, and it doesn't preserve the order. I said dictionary preserves the order, but set doesn't seem to be. So, but here I found that this were order, they were showing it in the same order in which they were added also. But the last dictionary entry, which is having a set inside, is not ordered. It shows like this. Okay, you can run it. I think mostly you are also having a 3.8 version. You should also similarly get the same output. You let me know in case if you are getting something different. Okay, I presume that the set, when it is building the set, it doesn't maintain the order. It is giving you, some places it is doing it, but this set doesn't give. Okay, it doesn't matter. As long as you are having all the values in the unique values in each set, it is fine. Okay, this is what you need to build. This is the problem definition for today. While I am giving you the PDF, please let me know in case you have any questions. I will share the PDF with you.